Welcome everyone to Adobe Photoshop. This is just a quick little demonstration to introduce you to the course, let you know where things are in the Blackboard setup, and just to familiarize you with the Adobe Photoshop course so you'll know where to begin this quarter and help push you towards success all quarter long. You'll notice that when you first log into Blackboard and you click on the Photoshop course, you're typically greeted with the announcements, and the announcements section is located here in the left side panel. Most of you should be fairly familiar with Blackboard. Announcements will always be posted related to the class, and to start off, I've posted an announcement called Tips for Success. In here, I ask you to read the Tips for Success thoroughly. Basically, I talk about the late assignments policy, getting feedback from me, and how this class is structured. Typically, your assignments will be due on Wednesdays each week, 1 week after the module assignment is assigned. You'll have until the following Wednesday. I do not accept late assignments unless there are extenuating circumstances that have prevented you from handing in assignments on time. If you need an extension, I can work with you. You just need to handle it with me. You need to communicate with me by sending an email. Just let me know what's going on, what happened, and I can work with you, and I can work with you within the next week only to accept. Keep in mind that no late assignments will be accepted after 1 week beyond the original due date. Why this strict late policy? Well, in Adobe Photoshop, each module builds upon previous skills learned in the previous module, so if you get too far behind, you won't be able to get caught up with the rest of the class. If you're unable to do the previous skills in the module before, you will struggle with the next skills. So because this class builds upon skills learned in each module, it's important that you hand in assignments on time, and you get points for handing in assignments on time. Also, in order to get feedback from me in an online setting, if you hand in some files no later than the Monday before the assignment is due, I'll be able to look at them and give you some feedback, which would allow you to make adjustments before the actual due date. Do not wait until the day the assignment is due to begin working. If you do that, there will be no way for me to provide feedback for you, things that can help you. It'll be difficult for you to receive answers to any questions that you may have if you wait until the day an assignment is due. It's really, really important to start those assignments early. So if you have any questions in this online setting, you can send me an email. I can address those issues as soon as possible. I will address issues within 24 hours of a received email from you. I also have a lot of demo videos that will be posted in each weekly module. I urge you to follow along with the demo videos. It's as if we're in class together. You can play the video, you can pause the video, you can rewind, you can go over areas again that you want to practice, and you can follow along while you're working in your Adobe Photoshop software. So utilize them. They're a really great learning tool, and it's as if I was lecturing within a regular classroom. Let's look at a typical module and see how it's structured. All of the module work will be located in Content. Course content is located here. If you click on the link, you will see that right now the folder is empty because I haven't released a module. But if I turn edit mode back on, you'll see a whole list of the 10 modules. And they are listed by week, and they're in a folder. If you click on week 1, for example, you'll see typically there's information, assignments, demo videos, and if there was a quiz, there would be an assessment or quiz area or a link to a quiz that you would take. Within the course tools, we have a variety of quizzes and exams. So I would provide a link to that quiz, and then you would take that for the week. Information is structured using a table of contents. So you can click on each one of these areas, and it'll guide you to each one of these sections. And within those sections, there's information that you can read and learn. Now, this is similar to having a textbook online. We don't require a textbook for Adobe Photoshop because all of the information you need will be located in the information section of the modules. So you just click on a bit of information and you can read each section. And again, each section within information can be linked to or clicked on using your table of contents. For this very first week, you're going to click on this link here that says Start Here. Start Here, you'll have general course information. You'll see through the table of contents, I have the syllabus, the weekly schedule, which is a rough outline of what we will be doing over the next 10 weeks. I have a click back to the announcements part of the course. This just takes you back to the tips for success that we've looked at a little bit for the course. If you want to return to the start info, you can always click here on the left side. You can click on the start information. I have a little demo video on using Blackboard. The attendance assignment, which is due Tuesday, and that's where I just ask you to link to a discussion topic, reply to the discussion topic forum, and add a picture. Tell us a little bit about yourself so we know who we're talking to this semester. Then the attendance 2, which is due Thursday, there's a link to that attendance assignment, which is part of the Module 1 topic information. If you go to follow this link, it's going to bring you into content where you can look at Module 1 information and Module 1 assignment. And this is due, and it gives you the information about the assignment that is due Thursday. And essentially it walks you through working with the Adobe interface, customizing your workspace, and then just simply taking a screenshot of the workspace. I have information provided for you on taking that screenshot, and you will reply to the discussion topic and upload your link. Here are the first 2 attendance assignments. The first one, due Tuesday, is the check-in. If you click on the forum, you can see that there's a thread that I've created called Please Introduce Yourself. You will just simply hit reply to please introduce yourself. You notice that I've added a little information here about myself. When you click reply, you will add a little bit of information about yourself, some of your hobbies, tell us a little bit about your life here, how you plan on using Photoshop, how that might enhance your work or personal life. So all of the assignments are handed into this discussion and assignment topic section. And it's a matter of once the assignment topic is open, you click on the forum, you read the information. Here, you read the information. You hit reply. When you reply to any of these topics, you can tell us, maybe you can ask a question, or you can say, I struggled a little bit with this part, so here is a reply. And then you can add an attachment, and typically your assignments are handed in as attachments. To do so, you just go to Part 2, Attachments, Browse My Computer, find a file, click Open, and then Submit. That is how you will be replying to the discussion and assignment topics. This is how you hand in your assignments. There will be links to all of these assignments within content. Within the assignments folder, there will be a description of the assignment, and then there's a link to that assignment topic. If you click on the link, it brings you directly to the forum. So you can find it in 2 ways, through the module content or through discussion and assignment topics as they are posted. So this week, I just ask you to click on Start Here, Read the general course information. Please reply to the assignment topics for the attendance assignments 1 and 2. The first one is due Tuesday by 6 p.m. The second one is due Thursday by 6 p.m. And these are just so we can allow for people that may be waitlisted to get in. It kind of lets us know how serious you are about taking the course, and it's the only way that we can take attendance in this online forum. So you will start here, do the 2 attendance assignments, and also poke around in content, and you'll look through Module 1, Week 1 folder. I urge you to follow along with the demos. You'll have some Adobe Interface introduction demonstration, color models. You can see that they're videos. You can watch the videos within the space here, but if it's easier to read this information, you'll be able to click on and launch them full screen because these are embedded YouTube videos, and that allows you to watch them full screen so that you can see them just a little bit better. All of the information is included in demos, and you can follow along while you have your Adobe Photoshop software launched. This course requires Adobe Photoshop CS4 or higher. However, you probably could get through most of the course. The majority of the course could be completed using Photoshop CS3. You'll notice a little bit of difference in the interface between my demos, which uses CS5, and your CS3 interface, but you should be able to complete all of the assignments without any difficulty. And this concludes the introduction to Adobe Photoshop CIS 125G. Welcome everyone to the class, and I look forward to walking through Adobe Photoshop. You'll have a great time.